Hey friends, happy Thursday. I hope you guys are kicking all the butts today and enjoying your week. I hope it's epic and you guys are having so much fun and stuff. Let's talk today. First, actually, let's step back. Thank you so much for all of the love around the Super Bowl video I launched the other day. I really appreciate the DMs and the comments and the shares and all that stuff. It genuinely fuels me for making these videos. I truly appreciate it. So without further ado, let's move into today's topic. We're going to talk a little bit about event marketing. You know, we got Valentine's Day coming up in just a few days. I got some like steaks in the fridge. I got my spiceology blends. I'm feeling pumped. I am ready. I'm gonna hit that Cafe Fresco pop-up. Like I like holidays because marketing holidays is fun. There's a lot of cool things you can do, right? But more than holidays, marketing events is really fun, but it's a very tactical process. It's almost surgical in how you do it. So at different agencies I've worked at over the years and with my current setup here, at Thursday Social, we run a lot of events, not necessarily the event planning, but the marketing of events. And so that comes up with the questions that people ask a lot of. When do I post this event on Facebook? When do I sell tickets? How do I market this event? What do I do with it? So let's go over a brief rundown of generally how I like to do things, which has been successful in the past. And I think it's how a lot of marketers do things. So let's put that information out for you guys now. First, gotta consider the size of the event. Is this a large event or a small event? The larger the event, the further out you want to start getting your stuff on Facebook. Generally, once you have some confirmed acts, let's say if it's a concert or something like that, you've got the budget, you want to start putting that teaser out on social, you want to start getting people ready and excited. You don't necessarily have to launch the ticket link yet, but you do need to start talking to people. I'm talking large events. It's something like ad world conferences, or if you're doing like big trade shows or something like that where it's open to the public. If you're someone like Grace Point does a summer concert series, or they do one day, they do like a big concert where they raise or they gather a whole bunch of food for local kids. It's really awesome. It's so much fun. My wife and I love going to it. Large events like that, you want to post out as soon as you have information / confirmed acts, stuff like that, and then as soon as you're able to sell tickets, go ahead and throw that ticket link up. If it's something like a beer fest, right, where beer fests are a dime a dozen in the region, there's like 30 per weekend in the summer, you can't really swing a dead cat without hitting 2 or 3 beer fests. Those are ones where something as early as you possibly can, but at bare minimum, 2 to 4 weeks before the event, that event needs to be on Facebook, and or at least in its event format. You need to be posting about it, you need to be talking about it on Instagram, you need to start talking and connecting with your influencers and seeing how you can sell tickets, stuff like that, 2 to 4 weeks. If it's something like Valentine's Day weekend, where you're a restaurant, you've got a special going on, you're trying to book reservations, again, it might be like 1 to 2 weeks, and then the week leading up to that, you want to try to post as much about it as you can if you're looking for something like reservations or you're trying to get people in the door. So the week of, you really want to try and hammer it out and say, hey, don't forget this weekend, book your reservation if you're trying to book reservations, or here's some specials, here's what we've got going on. This is really exciting. I hope you guys are a part of it. So that's the general event planning. Your content plan related to that is similar to the content plan we've been talking about all along. You're still going along with that, you're just working your event into it. So you're promoting fairly infrequently in the beginning, and then more and more frequent as you get closer to the event. You're still driving value for people and telling them like, this is what's part of it. Here's someone speaking, or here's a concert series or something like that. Or if you're a medium event, like I said, a beer fest, you're looking at like, here's a brewer that's coming in that you guys are really excited about. Maybe if I'm running like Crown Beer Fest, I'm talking about 18th Street is signed and ready to go. 3 Floyds is signed and ready to go. Goose Island is in. And then if it's something like Valentine's Day weekend, that weekend of, you're again starting to push like, hey, look at this. We just got these steaks in for this weekend. This is crazy. Or, hey, the restaurant is themed out for Valentine's Day weekend, and I can't wait for you guys to be a part of what we've put together. So, and then community, of course, is just kind of wrapping all that in, showing that behind the scenes, like getting ready for the event, getting psyched about the event, stuff like that. So you're continuing with the same content plan we've always talked about. You're just changing up a little bit to work your event in there. Now, as always, I got some examples of stuff. We've got the larger and the small way of looking at this. So let's take a look at a couple companies that do event promotion right. So let's look at, that's my music in the background. You should check out Pretzel Rocks. All right. So large events. This is the Ad World Conference. This is something that's particular to me. I don't expect anyone watching this video to get psyched about this. I love the Ad World Conference. This is kind of like, these are my people. This is my tribe. Like, we get together and everyone, you get the smartest people in the world that are way smarter than me. They all get together and they talk about different things and share their secrets and stuff like that. This is a very, very, very large event. These tickets are usually hundreds to sometimes thousands of dollars. So they actually built out a page specifically for the event because it's so big. I recommend you do that if you're looking at a large event, something like, actually the World Conference is perfect. And then they go through and you can talk about, they bring value to people saying, hey, here's some tricks from some of our speakers. Here's why this ad works. Here's a speaker, some behind the scenes. Oh, don't forget to get your tickets. So we got some promo, stuff like that. So they're following that same content plan. Like I said, most agencies tend to follow. They're just doing it on a national scale because they're trying to sell these massive, massive tickets. Cool. Let's look at this from a local level because this might not apply to you. You might not be running a massive event. If I were running something like a large concert, this would be something good to do for it. If I'm looking for, like I said, large events, this is something huge where the goal is thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in revenue. Local level, let's talk about Valentine's Day. All right. Page that's doing it really, really well is Tavern on Main, right in the square. They do Valentine's Day promo really well. Their agency is kicking butts for them. So I know those guys, and they're having a lot of fun doing it. So they're talking about specials. They've got really cool themed photos. Every day they're kind of talking about different things. Don't forget about your Valentine's Day cocktail. So it's promo. It's a behind the scenes. It's almost all promo, but it's done in a very almost cynical way. It's really, really funny. Like I said, themed, it's all themed, it's fun, and then we get back in a little bit into some other stuff. So, and then some behind the scenes too. These guys have a killer content plan. They're absolutely slaying it in terms of social media, and it's a really enjoyable page to watch. So that's kind of it for my general event marketing spiel. Again, main points of this: if it's a huge event, you want to get that event up on Facebook as early as humanly possible. As soon as you've got dates confirmed, or at least some acts confirmed, get that event out. If you want to talk about ticket links, you want to wait a little bit on that so you've actually got something confirmed that you can sell, right? Medium event, you're 2 to 4 weeks out. You really want to be doing that. If earlier you can do it, like if I were running an event in May, right now, I don't know if I'd be posting it yet, but probably in March maybe. And then if it's something like Valentine's Day weekend and you're really trying to book reservations the week of, you want to be talking about it, you want to talk about your specials, you really want to be kicking butts as much as humanly possible. So thank you so much for watching my ramblings on event marketing. I appreciate you guys so much. If you're running an event and you want me to go ahead and market it for you, let's talk. But if not, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you share it with your friends. Tell your grandma you love her. Call your mom, she misses you. And we'll go from there. Have a great day. Kick all butts. Bye-bye.